Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Amelia and I am going to be testing out old wives' tales for the gender of my next baby. I am 13 weeks and 5 days today, and we are actually finding out the gender later today, so I thought today would be a great day to film this video and see what these old wives' tales say about the gender before I actually find out. So without further ado, let's get into it. So I'm going to start off with just my prediction, and I think it's going to be a girl. My husband thinks it's going to be a boy, and then our son just keeps flip-flopping, which he's only 3, so I kind of expect that. But I'm very excited either way, as long as we have a healthy baby. So for the old wives' tales, I will be looking at my phone to see which ones that I have written down. So to start, I have sweet versus salty. And from my understanding, if you crave sweets, you're going to have a girl. And if you're craving salty, you're going to have a boy. So with this pregnancy, I have been craving a lot of sweet things. I've been eating a lot of cereal, a lot of waffles, Pop-Tarts, toaster strudels, and just really anything that has any kind of sugar I've been wanting. But I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that it was basically the only thing I could stomach that would help with my nausea. Because I just really needed that extra help to get past like the hunger pains, if you will, and that was the only thing that was helping. But regardless, I still was kind of craving it, so I will give a point to the sweets. So that is 1 point for a girl. The next one is morning sickness, and they say if you have more morning sickness, you're going to have a girl, and if you have less morning sickness, you're going to have a boy. For my last pregnancy, I barely had any morning sickness. Like, barely. I think I threw up a total of like 3 times. That was it. That was it. This pregnancy, I have been so sick. I woke up at 5 weeks, and from then on out, it was constant nausea. I threw up multiple times. So I'm definitely going to have to give a point to a girl. The pregnancy glow is the next one. And they say that if you are glowing and your skin is clear and not dry, then you're going to have a boy. Versus if you're breaking out and you have really dry, dull skin, you're going to have a girl, because apparently the girl takes your beauty away. So for my last pregnancy, I barely broke out. My face and my skin was not dry at all, not dull. But this time my skin, and not just my face, it's mainly actually been my legs, have been very dry. I have been breaking out a little bit. So I'm definitely going to say that a point goes to a girl there. The next one is moody versus mellow. So they say that if you are super moody, you're going to have a girl, versus if you're super mellow, you're going to have a boy. And again, I have experience with this. My last pregnancy, I was very, very mellow. I kind of was actually surprised I was more mellow than I was just on my regular period. So that threw me for a loop. This pregnancy has been the complete opposite. I have been very moody. I've been snapping on people, just very irritable. And so for that, I'm going to have to give a point to a girl. The next one is carrying high versus carrying low. It is a little early for me to be able to tell, truthfully, but it does, just based off my bump now, look like I am carrying lower. My last pregnancy, I also carried very low. So I'm going to have to give a point to a boy for this one. The next one I have on here is the ring test, which my husband and I did earlier, so I will insert that clip here. So you just hold it out right here.
Okay.
Don't
influence it.
Influence it, yeah. As you can see from the ring test, it pointed to a boy. They say if it goes in a circle, it's going to be a girl, versus if it just goes vertically, it's going to be a boy. So yes, point for a boy because every single time my husband tried, it just went straight. The next one is the heart rate. And based off of this, I believe it's 140 and above, it's going to be a girl. 140 and below, it's going to be a boy. And for this pregnancy, the last 2 times that I have been, I don't count the first one because I think generally the heart rate for the baby is always really high. I think it was like 180 or something like that, 186 the first time I had its heart, the first time I heard its heartbeat. And so the last 2 times it was a lot lower, and both of them were above 140. I think they were like at 160. So I'm gonna have to give a point to a girl for this one. The next one is the Chinese gender chart. And this year it says a girl. When I was pregnant with my son, it did say a boy. I'm not really sure how they go about testing for that and like what factors they use to predict the gender, but it was right for my last one, so I'm gonna do a girl for this one. And then the skull theory, this one is new to me. I did not hear about this last time I was pregnant. So apparently if you take a picture of your ultrasound and you look at the baby's skull, if it's more round, it's going to be a girl, versus if it's more angular, it's going to be a boy. And so based off the photo that I have of my my baby now, it is looking like it could be a girl. And I actually went and compared it to the ultrasound photo of my son just to see, and it does appear to be different. My son's does appear to be more angular. So I'm going to give a point to a girl. So with that being said, the girl list has 7 points and boys only have 2. So I'm very excited to see if we will actually be having a girl, considering all of these old wives' tales pretty much predict a girl. I'm not really sure which of these are most accurate, so I don't really know which one to judge and see, like, this one says a girl, you know, we're gonna have a girl. But I am going to say that 7 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know, I counted. 7 out of 9. 7 out of 9 is pretty high for a girl. So I guess we will find out later. I will keep you guys posted. I plan on posting a video after this with the gender reveal. So stay tuned for that. And stay tuned for more videos about this pregnancy and how I am preparing for this pregnancy. I have tons of videos planned going over my first trimester, second trimester, and third trimester, as well as doing a clothing haul for pregnancy and all sorts of fun stuff. So stay tuned and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.